Tomorrow it's a chance, it's not a certainty, it's a chance that cannot be missed for all the reasons that I stated in the beginning of my speech. For the people that are losing their lives, for the principles of international law, for the sovereignty of a state, and for preserving and restoring peace in Europe. The big chance that we have today from this European Parliament is to launch a message. And the message from my side would be to the parties, first of all, obviously to Russia, but to those that will meet tomorrow night in Minsk, to take this opportunity and finally get to agree on the implementation measures of the Minsk agreement. This is what is all about, and this is the only way in which we can start finding the way out of the crisis.
EU has shown angelic patience and indulgence, and the word angelic comes from the name Angela. But we have arrived at limits. Quantitative and qualitative change in our action is needed, because so far we have been doing too little, too late. Enhancing Ukrainian defense capabilities would create incentives for Russia to back down. Ukraine has the right to defend itself. We have the responsibility to protect the victim against the aggressor in the name of our values.
Maintaining unity on EU sanctions against Russia is of importance, and excluding Russia from the SWIFT system could be the next step. Militarily, we must not allow Russian intimidation to prevent so-minded EU states from supplying the Ukrainian armed forces the means to defend themselves and to deter Russia's ability to steal more territory from Ukraine. Sadly, in my view, the EU strategic partnership with Putin's Russia for now is over.
Good evening. We have just finished several hours of discussion focusing on the great challenges facing Europe today. First, Ukraine. President Poroshenko briefed us on the terrible situation in his country as a result of Russian aggression. He gave us a sobering assessment of the deal reached this morning in Minsk. We thanked Chancellor Merkel and President Hollande for their indispensable efforts for peace in Ukraine. They presented the results of the Minsk talks. We give it cautious support. Words put down on paper must translate into real deeds. The ceasefire must be respected. We must see a real de-escalation of the conflict. This is not just about the independence and territorial integrity of Ukraine. The whole geopolitical order in Europe after 1989 is at stake. We will be ready for any development, good or bad. Our debate focused on how to support the implementation of the agreement. If this does not happen, we will not hesitate to take the necessary steps. We stand united and we will stay the course.